Welcome back to your Wednesday Wake Up series on leadership. Today we're going to talk about talking. Yes, you heard that right. As a business owner, you are by default in a position of observation and scrutiny. And you've got to remember that people talk. They'll talk about what you've said and what you've done. And once word gets out that you've acted out of congruency with who you say you or your company stands for, there could be a price to pay for that one. In one of Dr. Alan Zimmerman's Tuesday Tips, he referenced a story about a famous baseball player and the demise of his reputation, which I'm going to share with you now. The names have been changed as the focus is on the story, not the notoriety. Timmy's favorite baseball player was Johnny Todd. In Little League, he wore the same number as Todd. He collected Todd's souvenir cards and memorized all of his stats. Timmy carried his baseball glove with him everywhere and hoped to one day meet his idol and get his autograph. So, the day he walked into Burger King and saw Todd seated at a booth in the corner, Timmy thought it was his lucky day. As he approached the table, an elderly man walked up to Todd and asked for his autograph. "Look, can't you see I'm eating?" Todd growled at the old man. Timmy stood motionless, his eyes wide with uncertainty. Why was Johnny so mean to that old man? Timmy wasn't sure he wanted to know. Just before he turned to walk away, Todd looked at him and barked, "Hey kid, what are you staring at?" Timmy was so disappointed that he decided to trade away all of Johnny Todd cards for the cards of other players. Some of his fellow Little Leaguers did the same thing after hearing Timmy's story. And it doesn't stop there. A local paper picked up the story, then the incident found its way into internet forums and chat rooms. It came to light that other folks had witnessed similar outbursts from Johnny Todd. For baseball enthusiasts, the dark side of Todd's personality began to overshadow his athletic skills. Then, the minor incident catapulted into a major crisis for the celebrity. Sales of his jersey dropped, kids lost interest in collecting his cards, and the negative press made him less desirable to sponsors. Unfortunately, Todd failed to realize that people are always watching us, and people will always talk about us, and their talk can have devastating consequences. The point here is to remember that you are being watched, and to not only be aware of the example you're setting, but also that living a life focused on giving is going to get you a lot further than just being focused on the bottom line and what others can do for you. Next week, we're going to talk more on this, so don't miss out as we continue our leadership series. And if you consider yourself a helpful person, share today's story with another business owner who is focused on being an awesome leader.